When did you realize Bravo was becoming a big deal? Probably. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Yeah, big deal as in it was always a big deal for me. I always took it serious. Even when I was in the garage, or forget the garage. I mean, before that, I was in a small room, probably no bigger than this, running Bravo, and it was always a big deal for me. And I always, I always had high expectations for it, as I've always had with everything that I do. I mean, I was working on a 1973 Scout, and I always had high expectations for it, and it came out awesome. And so, everything that I pretty much sit down and do and commit to, I always have high expectations for. It doesn't mean that I succeed at everything that I do, but for the most part, the stuff that I focus on and that I just get so focused and driven on, I have high expectations and hopes. Nothing has really surprised me with Bravo. Obviously, I thank God for everything. He's given me the strength, the willpower, the knowledge, and the wisdom, because I didn't go to school. I didn't grow up, knowing plastics, or even injection molding, or CAD data, all that. I didn't grow up doing that stuff. But I had the courage, and I know it came from God to just move forward and just go on and do the things that I wanted to do. I think the one time that I really thought that this is basically moving in the right direction is when we hooked up with people. We were doing social media, and we were doing influencers before the word influencers was even a word. I mean, we had people like FPS Russia, we had Instructor Zero, we had Corey and Erica running our gear, and so it was a success from the get go, and it just continued to just snowball and move forward, up to this day. We're just always trying to do something different, always trying to do something better. Obviously, our 3.0 holsters are now made out of polymer. They're not made out of Kydex. And so, and slowly and surely, we're going to be just moving away from Kydex, because we can definitely mass produce these, and I just think these are better holsters than Kydex holsters out there. And at the same time, we're trying to go retail so that you guys out there can walk into your local mom and pop's store and find a Bravo concealment. And if you don't, you can pretty much tell them, like, hey guys, you guys need to start carrying Bravo concealment, because they're giving away a free mag pouch. Even with retail, we're doing that. We're already talking to a bunch of retail stores, and we're already shipping out. I don't know if you saw our Instagram story, but you guys need to go and follow us on Instagram. We're always doing stuff, and they also come out here on Facebook, where we've got packages, with hundreds of holsters going out to retail stores. And so you can't scale Kydex. You can, but only to a certain level. And because of you guys going out there and buying Bravo concealment every day, and buying hundreds and placing hundreds of orders on a daily basis, we had to go to injection mold. We had to go to polymer. And so one of the things for me, the challenge for me, was how can we go to polymer and not lose quality, but actually gain quality? And so I think we did it, and we continue to do so. And we're already looking into the 4.0s, and we're doing the 3.0 light bearing holsters, and we already have a torsion design on the light bearing, so that's going to be pretty cool. So we're constantly moving and pushing the envelope, and that's what it takes. And so to answer the question, when did I know Bravo was a big deal? I always knew it was a big deal. For some reason, I just always knew. And again, I give God all the glory and all the honor for just allowing me to handle Bravo, and allowing me to steer it, and allowing me to sit there on the driver's seat and take it to where it's become. It's just been such a blessing, and I thank you guys, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are the ones that make us, man. You guys are the ones that make us. No doubt whatsoever. Why the name Bravo Concealment? We started a security team at our church long time ago. Even before I started Bravo Concealment. And so when I started Bravo Concealment about a year later, I started making them for our security team, and our handle was Bravo. So Bravo 1, Bravo 5, Bravo 7, whatever. And what am I going to name these holsters? Well, I made them for our Bravo security team. So there was, man, Bravo Concealment. It was basically that simple. I didn't put too much effort into it or thought into it. I just felt it had a good ring to it, and a lot of people think that's my last name, Bravo, but it's not. And so there it is, man, Bravo Concealment. That's where the name came from, and I'm glad we went with that, because I don't even think, what were the other names that we were thinking about? I don't even know what we were thinking about. I think we had like RGV holsters and just your typical whatever, just names that really didn't mean much other than, well, we live in the Rio Grande Valley, so I think it'd be a good. But everything down here is RGV tire shop, RGV gas station, RGV whatever, and so RGV donuts, RGV coffee shop. So everything's RGV workout, whatever. It's so. So no, man, and so I think it was just a great fit for us. It really meant something to me because my security team, they were basically my guinea pigs, man. Those guys would run our gear and they would run it hard, and it worked out well, and started Bravo, started the company, and just put the name to it. So that was basically it. Good question, man.